Though I was lost, the treaty signed. I was not caught, I crossed the line. I was not caught, though many tried. I live among you, well disguised. I had to leave my life behind. I dug some graves you'll never find. The stories told with facts and lies. I have a name, but never mind. Hmm. So that was just Nevermind by Due Directions. And it kind of resonated with me. The idea of actually living in disguise. What if you are the disguise? And all your life you're just trying to strip it away and unravel, if possible, who you actually are. But the more you find, the more you realize that's a disguise too. So, what's at the bottom? Is there anything at all? Or is everything, all of it, together what makes who we are? And I've been thinking about it quite a bit. It is so important to actually be seen, but it's more important to be actually seen right, and that is impossible because people are not focused on seeing, they are focused on perceiving. Hmm. Could we not perceive? But can we just see? Can we just taste and smell and feel and absorb and the whole computational part of it? Can we park that just so we can experience something for what it is? Even if it's not anything. Let's just call it anything and accept that. Can we do that? I don't exactly know. Hmm. That's something I've been thinking about. Would we require killing of a conscious state to achieve a state of flow? Not a flow state. But in a way, yeah, it's a flow state too, because the whole objective of it is to kind of stay in the flow of things, and to stay in the flow of things, you cannot exactly let ripples happen. You cannot exactly let waves happen, or maybe waves can happen, but at least it's gotta be consistent and familiar. So, are we prone to seeing what we want to see of people, or do we ever see them? But seeing something and noticing has become such a rarity that we are inclined to believe that it's sometimes a moment or a miracle. But that was all there was. So where did this whole thing just overpour and outside of itself and become this state of existence as a human being that we are familiar with? That where did it become that this whole thing is it is that after language became a thing, which means in the pursuit of processing the need for language is almost like a virus that I think somebody has said that before. Language is a virus. I get a whole new meaning to it right now as I contemplate on this. But if language is so powerful that we can actually forget the reality of things, the fact that we are no different from a plant or a tree or an animal, that we have completely been attached to this system of being that we think it's a it's all there is outside of the containment that is our consciousness and the creations or the constructs of this consciousness, which is the world as we know and everything in it. We are so accustomed to it. But accustomed is not probably the word, because it's almost like we cannot process the very idea that we have to think of something beyond being there. So, did language ruin everything there was to be? If not for language, would we have had a more nurturing enterprise in the existential level as well as in the daily simple life? I don't exactly know. So how have you been? How have you all been? Have you been feeling okay? And have you been getting enough rest? And have you been drinking enough water and taking care of yourself? Because for the experiences we chase, it is a prerequisite that we remain healthy. So if your day is over or starting, we have to think about rest. We have to celebrate the night. I like to slip into sleep now. I think I can. And if this little listening did that for you, I'd like for you to rest up too. How about that? You have a good night, yeah? I'll catch you later. Or on the next episode. I couldn't do it yesterday. Things went a little berserk with electricity and rains and a lot of things, but yeah, let's keep at it.